This is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is a reading for the collective in general. A future focused reading. Um, they called me to do that, this reading this morning, but it's interesting. Got a thing that says raining on and off. Yes, we actually got some rain. I hope you guys do too, for the ones that really need it. We sure did. And so the little pop-up storms that happened out of the blue, yes, much needed for sure. Anyway, they were throwing some signs at me this morning, and what got my attention was a loud noise, and then I saw a truck pull up, brand new, brand new trash truck, and it had the number 222 on the front. So the first thing I'm gonna look at was um and I heard taking out the trash. So I have a feeling that's all of us clearing our slates, um, thinning out the junk that we own, or the people that are a problem. So cleaning house. But I'm going to ask them specifically um, what the 222 was all about. And I know all about the angel numbers that, people look them up. Um, but we're going to find out what my team says 222 means, okay? Okay, we want to know what that 222 meant. 222. So we're going to dig into that first, and then we'll dig into the rest of the energy. 222. 4 swords. 2 swords. Queen of wands. Okay, so that energy is what 222 is all about. And we do have a 2. Notice it says peace, but it's also a head over heart decision. Rest from strife, and Queen of Wands, going after what you want. Okay, so let's see. Give me just a moment. So I'm picking up again on something resting peacefully. But see, we both these cards are Libra, both of these. And it's like it's interesting because the Queen of Wands can also wear a false mask. It's like the mask comes off. Queen of Fire. Let's dig my teeny tiny deck out. The cats have been having their way with my desk. Okay. So it's like something that was resting. It's now awake. The mask has come off. Can you clarify the Queen of Wands for me? Clarify this Queen of Wands. High Priestess. This could be doubling down on Mount St. Helens. A resting, sleeping queen. Hmm. It's interesting because the Sabian Mysteries pictures, when I looked at that energy, I was getting all kinds of stuff off of that, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. Fire at her feet. Hmm. Anything further on the Queen of Wands? Anything else on the Queen of Wands? Oh, by the way, there was a tarot reader that caught their cards on fire with a crystal ball. And they were so busy with the reading, the emotions. You know how I did the one reading that was, they're so busy with the water, the emotions, that they don't see the fire coming. All that reading happened to her. She was so busy with the reading, she didn't see the crystal ball was setting the cards on fire. Yeah. I was like, wow. Boy, my reading came true for her, and it was later that very day, I believe. Or it might have been the next day. But yeah, so busy with the cups and the water, they didn't see the fire, right? Yeah. Like I said, micro, macro. Yeah. All right. More info on the Queen of Fire, please. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let me just sit with this for a minute. It's interesting because if you notice, a high priestess with a crystal ball and cards on a table. This is almost like it's talking about that very reader and what happened um, while they were doing their cards. They literally caught on fire. And oh no, my cards, right? Oh no. It's almost like they're talking about that. But it also, once again, talking about a Queen of Fire, which could be Mount St. Helens. Huh. Rest, peace, and then, phew, yeah, I can't help but keep getting that still. And they're starting to tell me stuff out into the future a little ways, so could be what they're talking about too. But they're definitely talking about that reader whose crystal ball literally caught their cards on fire. Um, her, I'll tell you which reader it was, and you can go back. I think it was an Aries reading too, which is interesting because this is the card of Aries. Soul Source Tarot. Go back and look at her Aries reading she just did recently, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I believe it was the Aries reading, and this is the Aries card. See, there's some Aries symbols on it right here. So I think they're talking about that, but they're also talking about the mask coming off. Somebody trying to be tricky, possibly in Aries. Anyway, so that's what that 222 was all about, evidently. I will go back and look at this again after I post it to see if I pick up any further energy. But I'm going to get on with the other part of the reading. We'll lay that to rest for now. Four sword style. Okay. Reading you wanted me to do for the collective. All right. For the collective, it's interesting. Take note, the tower's on the bottom. All right. For the collective, what's the overall energy for the collective, please? Overall energy for the collective. And they told me to do the Sabian Mysteries pictures first, so we will. Give me a moment here and I'll pull it up. And I'll pull up the energy of, the astrology, etc. All right. We've got the sun into Cancer. And we also have Venus has moved into Gemini. Just did. Messenger's in Gemini too. Home planet. The moon's getting ready to move into Taurus. Already has probably by now, this time of the day. It is 4:05 right now, p.m. Central Time. The expansive fire energy, wounded warrior energy, still in Aries. Okay. So we're definitely they're still honing me in on the Aries energy with that Queen of Wands, that fire energy. I put those cards aside, but they're not they're in order still. So in case I need to revisit that. Which is possible. You never know. So it's almost like when the moon moves out of Aries, the mask comes off, moves into Earth. Okay, I'm going to show you these Sabian Mysteries pictures because they were telling me a whole bunch of stuff. The thing that I was picking up on is the yellow flag. And it's kind of like a cautionary, it felt like a cautionary tale going on. There's a lot going on in the background that I was picking up on. Uh, Almost looks like a cross on this sail right here of the ship. Also, if you look at this mast, it looks like the old time signs like trail signs and stuff or old street signs where they go, they kind of point a certain direction. This will take you there. This will take you there. This will take you there. That energy. Um, but a lot behind the scenes going on, kind of like a ghost image. And I was hearing like ghost ship, like almost like an Egyptian ghost ship. And I don't know why I was picking that up. Um, but when I was looking over here, that's the way I was feeling, or old Egyptian or Viking ship kind of feeling. Um, and this yellow flag, yeah, just kind of a cautionary thing. Um, what's interesting is you go down and you see the back sails now and what's going on there. And there's a guy hanging here upside down like the hangman card, right? Gaining a higher, wider perspective, self-sacrifice card. Um, but the higher, wider perspective, see, suspended over a vast level place. And then you see that other sail with what looks like the little signs on it. Now that it's kind of zoomed in on that portion of it. And this feels like whenever I see the uprights like this, the verticals, that feels like portals, doorways, paths, right? Like the 1111 thing. And there's paths, directions. And you have to see where it's all going. Notice he's kind of in yellow, suspended from it, just like the flag. Just heard hung out to dry. Okay, that was interesting. Then the very next picture, we have a man leading a shaggy deer. And this man feels like almost like the ghost ship. That man feels like the ghost ship of this guy. Okay. Leading a shaggy deer, like through the passage. Through the passage. Hmm. So he knows what path to take, and he's leading this deer. What's interesting, the deer has feelers like that Queen of Wands High Priestess card, feelers, antennae, your abilities to pick up on the subtle energies, right? Um, that's the way this feels. Um, I'm like there's somebody trying to lead in a certain direction. What's fascinating is the very next picture is a cat and a mouse, and the title is A Cat Arguing with a Mouse. But to me, this feels like it's on the back of that shaggy deer. So some sort of, and I was hearing cat and mouse games on the back of the deer. Cat and mouse games. So some of you might actually have an Aries that's playing cat and mouse games with you. For some. Um, and it could be like somebody that's not even in this realm right now, playing cat and mouse games. It's weird because we got that 9 of Swords, um, energy that, and the 4 of Swords energy, that's both places people rest and lay their heads, right? And the 9 of Swords is the Cathedral of the Damned, anxiety personified. So possibly somebody attacking or something at night. And it could just be they're talking about Mount St. Helens erupting at night, maybe? I don't know. But the cat and mouse on what feels like the back of that deer, like they're riding on the back of the deer. I wonder if the deer represents the ship. Yes, the deer. Okay. I just heard big yes. Yes. Okay. So there's cat and mouse games going on the ship. What do ships represent? So like I said, here in the background on the sails themselves, you can actually see something going on in the background, and you see what feels like a ghost ship here. Okay, we'll see if we can connect any more dots with that here in a minute. Let's go to the cards now. Okay. For the collective, the macro. Tell us what all this means. We want to know what the overall energy is on this. Overall energy. Overall energy. And I just heard when that landed, I heard a snake. A snake. There's the journey. A snake on the journey. Okay. That landed upside down like an afterthought. So I'm going to put it on the bottom for now. What's our highest priority? What is our highest priority? What is the highest priority for the collective? Huh. Highest priority for the collective, please. Just got told to relax, so I'm trying to. Highest priority for the collective. Fool card, 10 of Cups, the Contender, and the Nocturne. Search of experiencing. Ten of Cups, Contender, Nocturne, Night. Doubling down. Okay. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Yeah. Okay. Empress on the bottom. Oh boy. We're looking at this on the macrocosm mostly for now. What to prepare for. The Vagabond. See how it looks like it's on fire on the top? The lotus flower looks like a fire. This feels like the mountain. Big cups. Big struggle at night. This could be a ship. Or it could be quite literally a volcano. That feels like, see, it's capped and stuck. And then blows its top. Manifestation energy, dedication energy, dedicated focus energy, and this is about timing, destiny, fate. Mercury and Aquarius. I have Mercury, sulfur, right? Yeah, they're talking about sulfur. Yeah, they are talking about a volcano. There's no doubt about it. They're still on it. They're still on it. They're warning us in advance. They're still way on it. Timing. The timing. At night. The timing. They do so show. Is it timing? They trying to tell me the timing? Sun in Virgo's here. What to be highest priority? Fool card. Got Mars. Saturn, Leo, Jupiter. So they're not telling me timing here, I don't think. I think they're telling me the timing here. So is this Virgo season this is supposed to happen? Oh, the Sun and Mercury. No. That can't be it. Because the Sun moved into Cancer out of Gemini. Mercury's in Gemini. Empress. Earth. See, we got the Mercury and water again. Right here. See? Mercury, water, again. An Empress. That's a big mountain. An Empress, right? Gaia. Big Earth energy. A female. It's a female. It is a female. Mm, it's a female. Here we have Venus in Cancer. Will the sun be in Virgo at that timing? Let's take a look. Let me look at the... I'll take you guys over there, look at it with me. Okay. The sun's in Cancer. So this is indicating a couple of months away, basically. So you got Libra, Libra on that reading we had before. Libra, Libra, and the Queen of Wands. Hmm. Let me... Trying to decide what to do here. Let's go out a month. Which will put us in Leo season. There we go. Go one more month and we get into... See, Mercury will be in Virgo then too. But when it marches over here to Aquarius, Libra, Libra. There's Venus. We have Venus right here with the Empress. Venus has entered Virgo at this point. Wow, look at the big red X in the middle. I think they're talking about September here is when this is supposed to happen. See, Saturn's still retrograde at this time. Oh, and Mercury's retrograde in Libra. Right there. And the sun's getting ready to go into Libra. Okay. See, there's a nice big red X in the middle of that too. It almost feels like, what's the date? September 20th. September 20th. Right here. Is that what the 222 warning's all about? We got 2 months warning? And the 2 Libras. March. Oh, wow. Let's go to September 22nd. It's just getting ready. It's at the critical degree. Gonna move into Libra. And Mercury's retrograde. Still in Libra. But gonna back up into Virgo. Look at this dark red triangle and the dark red X going through there. The rebel, retrograde Saturn and the moon on that triangle. What's on the X? The moon and Saturn and the sun and Jupiter. Expansion energy of fire. Whoo! We might have our winner here. 22nd of 29, 22, 22. Is that what you guys were getting at? They made me look. And I saw on a brand new trash truck, 222. It was making a lot of rumbling noise, and that's what made me look. Loud noises, rumbling. Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh, and Uranus is retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. What? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Pluto's retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. Neptune is retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. Uranus is retrograde. And Mercury retrograde. Oh, snap. They're trying to warn us about this coming up. This is something coming up. Look at that. Look at all those retrogrades. You can't even make that up. And look at this giant red triangle and a big red X through the middle. Got near perfect rectangle going on there. And got another triangle between the moon, wounded warrior. Chiron's retrograde too. What? They wanted me to see that date. That's why they were pointing at 222 and big fire energy, a female fire energy, and a bunch of retrograde planets. And we have, yeah, wow. The expansiveness, retrograde, fire energy, opposition. You can't even make this crap up. They were pointing at this date. They wanted me to look at this. So that's why they showed me the 222 this morning. They wanted us to look at September 22nd, 2022. Okay. I see. I do see. Very much see. Wow. That, wow. I'm floored at all the retrogrades on that day. How bad was it the day before? Pretty bad. Retrogrades all over the place. Um, just out of curiosity, I want to look at something. Mercury stationary on the 11th, 9/11. They gave me 9/11 last night, so I was curious if they were trying to point at this time frame between 9/11 and 9/22. So I almost need to really study which planets are going retrograde and when. We already know this one's retrograde and this one's retrograde. That's been going on for a while. I know to me, it felt like we weren't going to get past this pressure cooker that I've been talking about in the mornings until October, till Libra season. It's weird because the energy this morning, I described it as so the pressure cooker still has pressure in it and you can't take the lid off yet because um, there's too much pressure in the cooker. The lid can't come off yet. Okay. Well, I don't want to. Yikes. I'm just perplexed. They're really wanting to look at this energy. Just looking to see where everything's at after that energy. There's the 25th. No, the sun's clearly in Libra. And the end of the rectangle's gone. The top got blown off. Let's look. I think they're pointing at the 22nd. Specifically. Two, two, two. 22nd. Empress. She will be in Virgo. Venus. So will the sun. And Mercury getting ready to back up into Virgo. Let's look what happens the very next day. 0 point. 0 point. The sun and Mercury are both at 0 point. That's a lot of fire and sulfur together at a 0 point. '22nd, 23rd. Heads up. '22nd, 23rd for sure. Heads up. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice this. I just looked. It's 11:12 on this. 11:11. The moon just entered. These two are sitting at the 0 point. 22. It's the twos. The twos. Venus is at 22 that day in Virgo. 11:11. One day. Oh, wow. Yeah. 22nd, 23rd for sure. They're definitely pointing at that. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. They're pointing at that date here. Timing the wheel. That's all about timing. Sun in Virgo. Just getting ready to cross over into Libra. That's why we had the Libra cards, and then the Lady of Fire, Queen of Fire. Yeah. Science. Spirit in search of science. Magician, the perfect alchemy. The perfect alchemy, the mixing of the cups. And then you've got the Emperor. I got the Empress and the Emperor joined. Dynasty. And the victory card after that. And the Force. Big Force. Being seen. Big Force being seen. Big fire energy. We got Aries card again. Oh, and here we go with Venus and Virgo. Right there, Eminence card. Venus and Virgo. The end of a big Virgo season going into Libra is what they're pointing out here. And it looks some sort of big fire energy. It feels like they're pointing at volcanoes. It feels like they're pointing at volcanoes. Science of Mercury and water. Messenger in Virgo. Emperor being seen. Great force. That's the independent energy, independence. Venus and Virgo, and Venus will be in Virgo at that time. Leaving a big hollow void. Yeah, well, that'll leave a hollow void, all right. In the ground. Initiating a Big 10. Kaboom! Big 10! Kaboomin'. See? The kaboom. The kaboom. Yeah. Some sort of big fire energy in Virgo season as we're going into Libra. All those planets are retrograde. That's crazy. Aries, fire, sun. Why did they have me pick that up? This is some sort of alchemy happening. Manifesting timing. Wowza. Let's see if we can get any more clarity at all. I mean, this big fire energy. Competing and doubling down. Can you give me more on the shit that keeps you up at night? Just remembering that the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords on that Queen of Wands, that is the shit that will keep you up at night. You know, how she's holding her hands beside her, that's funny, I just turned that over. 5 Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, how she's like big boom energy. And remember, it was a big loud boom sound that got my attention to look over at that truck with the 222 on it. Remember, everything is connected. They're giving us signs all around us, everywhere you look. And what happens after is the Vagabond. Any more details on the aftermath? The aftermath. Any details on the aftermath? King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups generally is something that's a hesitant offer. Doesn't come in super fast. King of Pentacles takes his damn time. Anything else on the aftermath? Anything else on the aftermath of this? They gave me the 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourselves. You might have to stand up for yourselves on your own. Yeah, new beginning on the bottom. Almost feels like you're on your own. You're on your own. Being held prisoner by the past. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm tired. I'm going to put this reading up. Let me get those cards out from... We had these 3 in this order. That was talking about a Queen of Fire. And to clarify, we got that High Priestess card and that 9 of Swords card. Let me see if I can locate those now. That one was right there. Here's the High Priestess. Hmm. That's card 2. That's a 2. 9 is the 9th month. September. Yeah, they're pointing at dates again. September. This happens in September for sure. Okay, so I'm going to post this and give myself a break from it for now. Just know that something major events are coming in September. Okay. Anyway, if you'd like to book a personal private reading, my information's in the description box below on how to acquire one. Anyway, yeah, this is major energy, and the astrology chart is definitely showing it. All right. Talk to you guys later.